It's not that I want to live in a van, but times are tough. Almost like a new depression has come upon the world. Rent is no longer affordable for the marginal. Employment is scarce. And food prices are at a record high. And me? I'm just trying to find a way to survive this new way of life. Before the flood, Noah was instructed to build an ark to sustain him through the rough waters that lay ahead. I need something to carry me through this storm. And this van is my ark. If you're new around here, my name is Sarah, and I am turning this minivan into a home while I study for the next several years. I'm a bit of an oddball. You can either accept it or get lost. My favorite pastimes include going to Costco to buy propane, putting on a long skirt and standing over heat vents, and curling my sock toes between the tines of my electric heater. Let's talk van build budget. What is my budget? Well, for my next semester, I was intending to spend $3,000 on rent. So, instead of putting that into rent, I am going to put that into this van build. So our budget for the preliminary stage of van build is $3,000. Break it down! Okay, let's talk about this van build budget for a second here. I know there's a lot of people out there doing no build style. I personally need something a little more permanent. And for me, this is not a short-term deal. This is going to be my home for the next several years. So I need it to feel permanent. I need it to feel stable. I need it to meet all of my needs. And I need it to provide a certain level of comfort and enjoyment like a home should. Otherwise, I will be miserable for the next several years. In a previous van build, I failed to meet all of my needs, and I became very dysfunctional as a result. I cannot make that mistake again. To some people, $3,000 might seem like a lot. I'm actually going to be spending like several $1,000s. So if you're upset about the $3,000 now, you might want to just... Have you seen the cost of plywood? Like, for real? What? I do intend to save myself about $120,000 in rent while I study by living in this van. That is a substantial amount. I know a lot of people have asked, well, why don't you just get roommates? I have issues with living with people. Trauma! So that is a definite no for me. I would rather live in the woods. So I'm going to invest in quality materials. I'm going to do this right. I'm going to make sure that this build is done professionally and properly. I'm going to build this as though it was an actual home as much as possible. This build also will be transferable from van to van. So if the van I'm in now should break, I will be able to move the build relatively easily to a new van. I'll show you more about that design later on and how that works to make it transferable. Basically, all the pieces that are going to be scribe fitted to this van are going to be easily replaceable. we try it? Should we try this? Should I? I've been spotted by the neighbor. Oh. Who are you? Is this your dog?
No, it's Molly. Oh, my babysitting dog.
Oh, I was filming videos in here.
Oh, good for you.
Fun.
Enjoy. Sorry I interrupted you.
Oh, no worries at all. I have a little bone to pick with one of my viewers. As I was reviewing the analytics to my most recent video, it came to my attention that one of you disliked my video. And I would just like that person to know that I see you. I see you. And that was not very nice. Now, for the rest of you whom I love, thank you. If you get a chance in the comments, comment which subscriber you are, because it's pretty neat to see who the OGs are. So, yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Stage 1 of this van build will meet our very basic needs. I'm not going to have a wood-burning stove, or I'm not going to be able to flush my gray tank with a push of a button. I'm not even going to have a power bank at this point. But we're going to make do with what we can. We're going to build the shell of this build, and that will carry us through until we reach the next stage. My previous van build had a similar layout, so I already know this layout works really well. I can't wait to start building, and I definitely can't wait to move in. We have a long road ahead of us, and we've got a lot of work to do, but we got this. We got this, right? Right? We got this? And testing out the layout, I'd say it looks pretty good. What do you think? I hope you come along for this ride, and I hope I can be an inspiration to others who are struggling. We can make this work.